speaks truth, and he's not up here to win friends and influence people. He's up here to make sure the outcomes of our decisions are in the best interest of our country, and certainly bending the curve on spending, reining in our debt, and restoring fiscal responsibility is at the top of his list. And America is counting on him, and I am too, as a senior member of this body, when we get the majority, to remind every single Republican and our colleagues on the other side of the aisle what's at stake. If we don't, what's at stake? So thank you, Mr. Grobman. Mr. Speaker, how much time do we have remaining? I just have a few closing comments.
The gentleman has 1 1/4 minute remaining.
1 1/4. Boy, we timed it perfectly. I'll just wind down, and then I'll wind up the next speaker and dear friend and fellow Texan. James Madison, I think, summarized it in his statement. A public debt is a public curse. And in a Republican form of government, the worst of its kind. That cloud hanging over the heads of our children, that snowball coming down the mountain, that's the 21st century challenge. And that is the bankrupting of our children's future by spending our country into oblivion. And it is our great challenge. And we enter it with sober minds and with prayerful hearts that God would give us the courage to take on the forces in our own party and in this building and outside this building and anything that stands in our way until we reverse the curse and we can look into our children's eyes and we can tell them, we've handed this country better than we found it, like every generation of great leaders for this country. So, Mr. Speaker, thank you. And now I get to sit and listen to a great fighter for freedom, my fellow Texan, Chip Roy. And God bless America.
Under the Speaker's announced policy of January 4th, 2021, the Chair recognizes the gentleman from Texas, Mr. Roy, for 30 minutes.